How to use Trello for project management. Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Trello for project management. So please watch till the end to properly understand the tutorial. So the first thing that you need to do is to open your browser and kindly go to Trello.com. And after that, just proceed by signing in or create your account on this platform. And after signing in, you will be directed on this page, in which you will see here on the left side panel some of the options that you can start navigating. And on the top panel, we have here Workspace, Recent, Start, More, and this plus button. While on the left side panel, you will be able to see here the boards, templates, home, and workspaces in here. And now let's proceed by navigating on the top panel, this workspaces, in which if you click this one, it will show you your workspaces and your guest workspaces. And if you want to create new workspaces, just click this plus button, and below it will show you other options such as create board, start with template, or create workspace. And by clicking create workspace, it will show you this pop-up window, and all you need to do is to fill out the workspace name, workspace type, and even the description of your workspace. But if you want to create a board, just click this plus button again on the top panel, in which by simply clicking this create board, you will be able to fill out or choose the background of your board, the board title in here, and even the visibility of your board in a workspace. For instance, in this title, I'm going to enter sample board and choose the background of it. And after selecting or choosing the visibility of your board, you can simply click create button to proceed. And after that, you will be able to be directed on this board. And as you can see in here, there is no other content on this board, and that means we need to start from scratch. But if you want to start with template, just click this plus button again and click create board, and below here, just select or fill out the board title, and after that, just proceed by clicking start with template button below. And upon clicking on it, you will be able to choose here a specific kind of template that you want. But in those options, I'm going to choose the simple project board. Then from here, just simply enter or customize the title. And after that, just proceed by clicking create button below here. Then you will be directed on this board. And as you can see, this template already have a content of different cards. And if you try to click to any of these cards, you'll be able to see here the pop-up window, which contain all of the elements, the context, and even the attachment contained on this card. And as you can see under notifications, by clicking this watch, you'll be able to get notifications for every updates on this card. And in this right side panel, under add to cart, you could also select or enter the member here to assign this card. While for the labels, from here you can simply label this card. For instance, the screen label, let's say I'm going to enter here the title of it as approve, so that the members assigned to this card can also label this as approve if they are also done doing the task by checking these boxes right here. And aside from labels, we could also navigate here or add a checklist on this card by clicking this checklist right here. All you need to do is simply enter the title of your checklist, even add an items from different card, and by clicking this add button right here, you'll be able to see here that the checklist has now been added in our card. And from here, we can simply add a task. For example, task 1, just click add, or different item that you want to add in here as your checklist. By checking these boxes, you will be able to monitor the percentage or amount of checklist that has been done. And aside from checklist, you could also navigate here the date to set up the due date, the attachment, to attach some media files from your computer or Google Drive. You could also navigate the automation to add button, an action to move, copy, make a template, and below you will be able to track all of the activity on this card right here. And you could also edit the description or context of this card by simply clicking this edit button right here. And after that, from here, you can simply select all of these context that you want to delete or change and replace it the context by simply entering here the context that you prefer. Now going back on this page right here, if you want to delete this card, by simply right clicking on it, it will show us other options in which you can open card, edit labels, change members, but there is no delete option, and in order to delete or remove this card from this board, just click the archive button right here. And after that, you will now see that the card has now been directed or moved to our archive. If you also want to create another list, just click this add another list button right here. Just fill out or enter the list title. Then just proceed by clicking add list button to proceed. And from here, you can simply add card that you prefer by simply entering here the title of this card. For example, I'm going to enter here card 1. And if you click on this card, it will show us a pop-up window that contain a blank or no context in here. And from here, we can simply add a description that we prefer, add the members, labels, checklist, and any other elements in here. Now going back on this page right here, now that we know how to create a workspaces and add a board and create a list on this board, You could also share this board if you want to by simply clicking the share button on the top right corner, in which it will show us a pop-up window, and from here we can simply enter the email address or name of the person we want to share this board, or we could also click this create link and just simply copying the link to other person as a member of this board right here. However, you need to remember that in sharing this board, only the board within your workspaces are the only one that you're sharing, and not the whole workspace. Now going back in here, if you also want to see or to change how you see or view your board, just click this board option on the top panel, and it will show you other options such as table view, calendar view, timeline view, dashboard, map. But all of those options are available only in a premium account. And now that we know how to share the board within workspace, we can now proceed by knowing how to share the whole workspace. So all you need to do is to click the workspaces on the top panel. Just select the workspace that you want to share. And after selecting the workspaces, you will be directed on this page from here by clicking invite workspace members on the top right corner. And it will show us a pop-up window. From here, we can simply enter the email address or name of the person that we want to share these workspaces. Or alternatively, we could also click this members option on the left side panel by clicking this plus button right here. It will show us the same pop-up window where we can invite a member in our workspace. And after that, they will be able to be navigating or have an access to our boards in our workspace. And aside from that, you could also navigate here the workspace settings by simply clicking on it. And below here, you will be able to see here that you can simply upgrade to premium account and even delete this workspace below here. And now going back on our boards right here, we could also navigate other options by simply clicking these three dots on the top right corner, in which by simply clicking on it, we'll be able to see other options on the right side panel, such as about this board, activity, settings, change background, automation, power ups, labels, and many more. And aside from that, we could also navigate the filters by simply clicking on it. Below here, we will be able to filter the members, the due date, if we're looking for specific lists. And also on the top panel, we could also navigate here this automation and also power ups. And by clicking this automation, it will show us below here other options such as to make a rule, buttons, email reports, and even send a feedback. And let's say we want to create a rules by simply clicking on rules option right here. You will be directed on this page. And the importance of creating rules in Trello boards is that it automates the repetitive tasks and streamline workflows in order to save time and improving productivity. And by clicking this create automation button below here, we'll be directed on this page. And the first thing that we need to do is to simply add a trigger. And below we can simply select a trigger such as a card move, card changes, dates, checklist, and many more. Below here, as you can see, I'm just selecting a condition or customizing the condition that you prefer, then just click the plus button in order to add a trigger. And as you can see, I just choose when a card is moved into the board by me. The effect of it will be move the card to the top of the list. And now just proceed by clicking the save button on the top panel. And after that, we have now successfully created a rule on this board. And after that, you can simply test the rule if it's working. But that is just how you can use Trello for project management. Thank you.